Good morning, students. I will engage in your sociology classes, only 2 lessons of this year's Principles of Sociology class. Uh, Out of this, the first lesson, that is the introduction part of sociology, meaning of sociology, and origin and development of sociology, and also the scope of sociology, right? Last time I gave an explanation about a syllabus copy. So the first lesson of in this syllabus, that is the introduction part of sociology, how the term sociology is derived. So what is the definition of sociology, and also the scope of sociology. The word sociology or sociologic derives a part of its name from the Latin word socius, companion, and logos, meaning knowledge. Auguste Comte, who is the founder of sociology or a pioneer of sociology, the other 3 members or pioneers of sociology are, or the second founding father of sociology, Herbert Spencer and Max Weber, Karl Marx, and also Emile Durkheim. The term sociology was first coined in the year 1780 by the French essayist Emmanuel Joseph Sieyès in an unpublished manuscript. Sociology was later defined independently by the French philosopher of science Auguste Comte in the year 1839 as a new way of looking at society. So Comte had earlier used the term sociology or a social physics. So Comte endeavored to unify history, psychology and economics through the scientific understanding of the social realm. Writing shortly after the militia of the French Revolution, he proposed that social ills could be remedied through sociological positivism. An epistemology approach outlined in the course in positive philosophy. Positive philosophy and positive polity are the main works of Auguste Comte. He explained the word sociology the first time in his main work, Positive Philosophy, in the year 1830 to 42. Later included a general view of positivism, 1848. Comte believed a positivist stage would mark the final era. So, sociology, conjectural, theological and metaphysical phases in the progression of a human understanding, in observing the circular dependence of a theory and observation in science, and having classified the sciences, Comte may be regarded as the first philosopher of science in the modern sense of the term. During the 19th century, the first half of the 19th century, sociology emerged as a separate social science in Europe, and its objective was the study of society. According to the philosopher or Auguste Comte, Spencer, Emile Durkheim, besides several other social thinkers, sought to establish the idea of society as a matter of study or a subject matter of a sociology, that is society. Unique in itself. They studied separately. They examined society as a whole structure which is more than the sum of its parts. Parts means a community. Community is a small unit of society. There are so many communities joining together, it is called as a society, whole society. Society as a whole system, but community is a part of society. Right? Society is more than the actions, thoughts, values, beliefs, wishes of its individual members. It is a complex and abstract reality. Yet all human beings live in a society. All sociologists interested in the general study of social behavior as it occurs in a groups, large or a small, and lay special stress on understanding social life in the contemporary world. Therefore, sociology is a study of social institutions or social groups or a social change and a social networks. According to Comte ಪ್ರಕಾರ sociology ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ sociology is study about social phenomena subject to natural and invariable laws, the discovery of which is the object of a investigation. ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು ಒಂದು ನಿಸರ್ಗ ಸಹಜವಾದಂತಹ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಅಂತಹ ಸಹಜವಾದಂತಹ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಸಂಶೋಧನೆಯೇ ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. It study about institutions like marriage, religion, family, education, etc. Or it study about a tribal society, rural society and urban society. And it study about social change, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಕಾರಣಗಳೇನು. According to Karl Marx, he says that hitherto existing human society is nothing but the history of a class struggle. It means what? Change, social change. Study about a social change and social groups. There are so many types of social groups. 2 members group, 3 members group, dyad. 2 members groups is called as a dyad, or a 3 members group, triad, and a so many members group. What are the relationship between a group members? These are all study about a sociology. ಇದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಇದೆಲ್ಲದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡುವಂಥದ್ದು sociology ಅಂತ ಕರೀತೇವೆ. And sociology is being defined differently by our sociologists and others, each one of us, of course, has its own views about the nature and scope of the subject as he conceives it according to what sociology is science of society. Sociology is about a science of society. It studies about a human behavior and his geographical area. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗೆಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಆತನ ನಡತೆಯ ಬಗೆಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ, ಆತನು ಜೀವಿಸುವಂತಹ ಸಮಾಜದ ಬಗೆಗೆ ಲೊಕ್ಯಾಲಿಟಿ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. George Simmel, one of the sociologists, his opinion that it is a subject which studies human interrelationship, interaction between a 2 individuals or interaction between a 2 groups. So sociology study about a interrelationship between individuals or groups or a human behavior or a human being. Giddings, also one of the sociologists, is of the view that sociology is scientific study of society. Sociology is a scientific study about a society. ಸಮಾಜದ ಬಗೆಗೆ ಅದು ಅಧ್ಯಯನವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬುದಾಗಿ ಗಿಡ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅವರು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. And next, according to Max Weber, his contribution to sociology, the Protestant ethic and spirit of capitalism, bureaucracy, etc., etc., he says that he has viewed sociology as a science which attempts in imperative understanding of social actions. According to Max Weber, sociology study about a social action. ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಕ್ರಿಯೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Action. There are 4 types of action: traditional action, value judgment action, rational action, etc., etc. So Sorokin is also one of the sociologists of the opinion that sociology is a study, first of all, the relationship and co-relations between various classes. Various classes means here upper class, middle class, rich people, middle class people, poor people, and below poverty line or weaker sections of the society. Classes, various classes, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವರ್ಗಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಶ್ರೀಮಂತ ವರ್ಗ, ಕೆಳವರ್ಗ ಅಥವಾ ಮಧ್ಯಮ ವರ್ಗ, ಈ ವರ್ಗದ ಜನರ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳ ಬಗೆಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಎಂಬುದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Second, between the social and non-social aspects of life, and third, it studies general characteristics common to all classes of a society. And according to Ogburn has said that sociology is concerned with the study of social life and its relations to the factors of culture, natural environment, heredity, and a group. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ಬರ್ನ್ ಏನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? Sociology is concerned with the study of social life. ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಜೀವನದ ಬಗೆಗೆ ತಿಳಿಯಪಡಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ನೇಬರ್ಹುಡ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಅವನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವನ ಕೆಟ್ಟವನ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಲೈಫ್ and its relations to the factors of culture, way of life, ಯಾವ ವಿಧಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಬದುಕ್ತಾನೆ, ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಸ್ವಾಭಾವಿಕ ಪರಿಸರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಕೆಟ್ಟ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರ್ತಾನೆ, ಹೆರಿಡಿಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್, ಆತನ ಸಮೂಹ ಜೀವನ ಅಥವಾ ಆತನು ನಡೆದು ಬಂದ ಹಾದಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಏನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಾಲಜಿ. Scope of sociology. There are two views or approaches of scope of sociology. ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರದ ವ್ಯಾಪ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಅಂಡ್ ಅ ಸಿಂಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್. ವಿಶೇಷ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನದಿಂದ ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವನ್ನು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಿಂಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಥಾಟ್, ಚಿಂತಕರುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಅ ಫಾರ್ಮಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವ್ಯೂ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಜಾರ್ಜ್ ಸಿಮಿಲ್. George Simel's opinion that he agreed with the formalistic view that sociology is a pure and independent science. According to George Simel ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರವು ಒಂದು ಶುದ್ಧವಾದ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರವಾದಂತಹ ಅಧ್ಯಯನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ, ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ ಆಗಲಿ, ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಆಗಲಿ, ಇದನ್ನು ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ಶುದ್ಧವಾದ ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ. ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿ. According to him, sociology is a specific social science which should describe, classifies, analyzes, delineates the forms of social relationships, the process of socialization, social organization, or sociology should confine itself in studying formal behavior instead of studying actual behavior of the individual. ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್, ಆತನ ನಡತೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹೊರತು ಆತನ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡೋ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವನ ಏನು ಸುಖ ದುಃಖಗಳು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ವರ್ತಿಸ್ತಾನೆ, ರೈಟ್? And Simel makes a distinction between the forms of social relationships and their contents and opinions that sociology should confine itself in explaining different forms of social relationships and study them in abstraction, whereas their contents are dealt with by other social sciences. Hence, sociology is a science of the forms of social relationships, because it comprehends the forms of social relationships and activities, not the relationships themselves. Cooperation, competition, subordination, division of labor, etc. are different forms of social relationships or behavior. Thus, according to Simel, the scope of sociology is very limited. Sociology study about a human behavior, not the internal behavior of an individual. According to Alfred Weirkend, ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, another leading advocate of formalistic school, Weirkend opinions that sociology is a special branch of knowledge which deals with the ultimate forms of mental or physical relationship which link men to one another in society. Formalistic view ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದೆ, ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ dealt with the ultimate forms of a mental and physics, ಭೌತಿಕವಾಗಿ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾಗಿ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಇದೆರಡರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. These mental relationships consist in love, hate, cooperation, etc., which shape particular types of social relationships. He further maintains that sociology can be defined science only when it abstains from a historic study of concrete societies. Thus, in Weirkend's opinion, the scope of sociology very limited as it deals with the ultimate forms of mental or physical relationships. ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಆಂತರಿಕವಾದ ಮತ್ತು ಬಾಹ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಎರಡು ನಡತೆಗಳನ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಾಲಜಿ ಎಂಬುದಾಗಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಸಮಾಜಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಜ್ಞನಾದ ಆಲ್ಫ್ರೆಡ್ ವೀರ್ಕೆಂಡ್ ಇವರು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. According to von Weiss, Leopold von Weiss, another advocate of a formalistic social school of thought, his opinion that scope of sociology is very limited because it only studies the forms of social relationships and forms of social processes. A study about the relationship between people, ಜನಗಳ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳು ಹೇಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು social processes like a competition, cooperation, conflict, assimilation, accommodation. These are the social processes. So according to von Weiss, he says that sociology study about the relationship and also social processes. ಸಾಮಾಜಿಕ ಪ್ರಕ್ರಿಯೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇದು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪಿಟಿಷನ್ ಬೇಕು, ಸಂಘರ್ಷ ಬೇಕು, ಜನಗಳು ಯಾಕೆ ಸಂಘರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಸಹಕಾರ ಬೇಕು, ಯಾಕೆ ಹೊಂದಾಣಿಕೆ ಬೇಕು, ಇವುಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ von Weiss ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಪಡ್ತಾನೆ. He has divided these social relationships and social processes into many types. According to von Weiss, there are two social processes in society such as associative and disassociative social processes. Cooperation, accommodation, assimilation, etc. are example of associative process, whereas competition and conflict are example for a disassociative process. According to him, he have identified more than 650 forms of human relationship. ಮಾನವನ 650ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ನಡತೆಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈತ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಏನು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 650 ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್. ಮಾನವನ ನಡತೆಗಳ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, 650ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಮಾನವನ ನಡತೆಗಳನ್ನ ಈತ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಥವಾ ಅಧ್ಯಯನಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂಬುದಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. And Max Weber is of the opinion that one of the founder of sociology, pioneers of sociology, Max Weber, he says that another supporter of a formalistic school of Max Weber agrees with the formalistic view that the scope of sociology is very limited because sociology attempt to make an interpretative understanding of a social action and social behavior. It should confine itself in the analysis and classification of a social action and social behavior. Social behavior is that which is related to the behavior of others. So sociology studies this behavior only, human behavior. Social behavior is that which is related to behavior of others. ಯಾವ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ನಡತೆಗಳು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ನಡತೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಬೀರುತ್ತದೆ, ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ನೀನು ಕೆಟ್ಟವನು, ನೀನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವನ ಆಗುದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಪಟ್ರೆ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಹಾಕಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾನೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವನಾಗಬಾರದು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವನಾಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಸೊ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್, ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಮಾತು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಜೀವನದ ಮೇಲೆ, ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಭಾವ ಬೀರುತ್ತದೆ, ಆಗ ಅವನು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವನಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯತೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಪಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫಾರ್ಮಲಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ವ್ಯೂ. ಅಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ that is the view of a school of social thought. Second one, the synthetic or a school of thought. We will discuss about this one next class. Okay? Yes.